Has the next Pokemon card set Mega Evolutions released early? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr.Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, that there is an awesome plan for your life. So today we're going to talk about some Mega Evolutions Pokemon booster boxes that may or may not have been put on the market early, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what's going on here, and actually give you some silver lining as to how this could give you some good information on how to actually get a hold of the new Pokemon Mega Evolution set early and have some fun with it. Okay, so we're gonna go right in and look at this. This has been posted on Reddit is where I found it, and it seems to be real, and it seems to be corroborated, and it'll never cease to amaze me how some stores will just post themselves breaking the rules from Pokemon Company's rules. It blows my mind. But Pokemon Mega Evolution comes out, I think it's September 26th, so we're about like around a month away from the actual release date of it. And we have this store that I have no idea who it is, but this store posted, you know, a booster box of the set, and then they posted a bunch of the pools, right? And so you can actually see right here, this does say includes one bonus illustration rare style promo card, which is going to mean that this is an enhanced booster box. And I have to first thoughts on this is the booster box is ugly. There's no illustrations on the front cover of it. It's just a plain black booster box, which is odd. I am very excited for this set. I think Mega Evolution is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. It's going to be really, really cool, but the box just looks super plain and odd. So that's the first thing that we see is that some reason this store has posted a picture of the booster box, and then you can see they start posting pictures of some of the pulls from the set, right? And so we can see right here in the top left, the Bulbasaur illustration rare that is going to be the promo for the enhanced booster box, kind of like a new age booster box topper, right? I've seen a lot of people asking like, what is the enhanced booster box, or why does that card have the Mega Evolution stamp on it? It's because some of the new booster boxes coming out are enhanced booster boxes, and this being one of them, and you get like a box topper kind of promo thing for it right there. So that Bulbasaur right there is an example of that. And then we just see a bunch of other cards here. The Clawitzer, we got the Mega Absol EX right there, full art. We've got the Mega Mawile EX full art, and then the Mega Abomasnow EX full art. Kind of cool to see these cards, honestly. And then I am going to explain to you very likely what this store did in order to do this, and very craftily have not shown them selling anything or whatever. This is probably the most controversial card that we see from this post, is this Mega Lucario EX Gold, right? It's cool. Don't get me wrong. This is a cool card. It's a cool pull, and a lot of people that are Lucario fans are going to want this card. But what's really interesting about this card is, you guys know, like when you go to conventions or you go to card shops or freaking Etsy or whatever, you can buy those fake metal cards. I have one right here. Obviously, this one's a little bit different because it has a colored Charizard on it, but you can buy these fake metal cards. And this Lucario, it looks a lot like the ones like this that you can get that aren't colored, right? It's very interesting how similar those looks to those fake metal cards up there, but it is cool. So you can see this was very likely their hit, or their biggest hit from the booster box, I would assume, or one of their bigger hits from the booster box, 186 or 188 of 132. So there's that Mega Lucario EX. And then we just have a few, looks like some of the regular pools, the Mega Latias EX, the Mega Manectric EX, and just the pulls that'll probably be a little bit easier to get. The Mega Kangaskhan EX, pretty sick. Mega Abomasnow EX, and then another Mega Abomasnow EX right there. So you might be saying, well, what actually happened here? Why are you showing me this, and what's the controversy? Well, the set comes out September 26th, right? So how did this store get their hands on the set and open it early, and I would assume is bragging or potentially selling it? Who knows exactly what they're doing, but very likely what's going on here. And here's the silver lining and the plus for you guys, right? This is a way that you guys can actually participate in Mega Evolutions early and get your hands on it. And it blows my mind. Some people are gonna be like, why are you saying this? People know this. And there's gonna be a lot of people commenting, I had no idea that was possible. Likely this store is a store that has pre-release tournaments, okay? So for every standard set that releases, Mega Evolution is a standard set. 2 weeks before before the release, there's pre-releases, okay, which is those, those build and battle boxes that people, or not the build and battle pre-release boxes that people buy, and they have decks in them that most people throw away because you can't actually get hits on them, and people are just like, what is this crap, I don't want it. No, it's an actual deck, and that is an actual box. And what a pre-release tournament is, 2 weeks before the set releases, stores that are Pokemon Play stores will have pre-release tournaments. You go and you pay your 25 or 30 bucks or whatever, and you get 2 weeks before the set comes out, you get that pre-release box, and you get to open 3 packs, build your deck, and play. And then most stores that do that, every time you win a round, you get a pack. So there'll be like 5 or 6 rounds or whatever, and they'll record your wins. And at the end of it, you get a pack for every time you win. Well, in those pre-release kits come booster boxes that are supposed to be opened for packs to be given as prizing. And that's what my assumption is what this booster box is this booster box was from a store that took their prizing and opened it and misused it improperly. So instead of taking this booster box and saving it for prizing, they decided to open it and either sell the singles or open it and keep it for themselves, or they're a store that isn't even doing pre-release tournaments and is going to flip everything. That's also possible as well. There's a bunch of scummy stores that are on Whatnot and streaming platforms and TikToks that for whatever reason have gotten, the ability to get these pre-release kits in, or they're buying them from a store that's getting them in and not actually doing the tournaments and doing that with it. So that's very likely how this store got a hold of that box and how they were able to open it. And it is what it is. The pictures are all over the internet. Like, what are you going to do about it? Might as well look at it and get to see the cool cards, and encourage you guys that this is a way that you can actually participate in new sets and get your hands on cards from new sets 2 weeks early when things are really hard to get, because a lot of people don't go to these pre-release events because you can't, or people go, but nowhere near as many people are going that line up or try and buy things to scalp them, because you actually have to sit and play. You can't just like buy the kit and leave. You have to actually sit and play and spend time there. And if you want to win more packs, you have to continue to play through the rounds. So I would encourage you, wherever your area is, to look up and try and find stores that host pre-release tournaments and go. But you can go in 2 weeks before Mega Evolutions comes out and play and get some decks and packs and have fun, and maybe pull something really cool and get to experience the cards a few weeks early, maybe win some extra packs. And then if you don't actually find anything when the set releases, at least you went to the pre-release tournament and had a lot of fun and got a few cards early. And it's a beautiful way to actually get your hands on cards early, except for when stores like this, or the store that these people got it from, whatever, misuse their pre-release kits and open them up and flex it on the internet. That's sad. They definitely misused it in some way, shape, or form, but go to pre-releases. It is a great way to actually get your hands on cards early and have a fun time while doing it. I highly encourage pre-release events. I have the stores in my area that I go to from time to time. You'll have a heck of a lot of fun. Let me know down in the comments below if you're going to try to go to a pre-release tournament. I'd love to know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. It's free for you to do that, and it really, really does help. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.